Hi, Garrett.
Hey, how are you?
Yeah, I'm
Good to meet
fine.
you.
How about you?
I'm good. You know, it's a great festival. We're having a good day. You know, and it's been pretty busy.
Okay. Is this your first time here in Finland?
No, actually, I've been here I think 3 or 4 times before, and I've had some very Finnish experiences. So first time I came here, the first time, within a few hours I went up to Lammen, and I went to visit Lammen Sahti, and saw all about Sahti making. And then I did the smoke sauna, and I was out in the snow with a haruka and my Sahti, and I jumped through a hole in a frozen lake, and I did the smoke sauna. So I've had very Finnish experiences.
You sound like us.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. How about the Sahti? How you like the Sahti?
I like Sahti. I mean, I think that it's fascinating that it's a completely Finnish thing. It doesn't really taste like anything else. I mean, sometimes it reminds me a little bit of some types of Weiss beer. It has a lot of banana, types of flavors coming through. But I actually tasted enough of them that at one point I actually sat on a panel to judge a Sahti competition.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you have a same or similar drinks there in the States, like a Sahti?
Not really. I think, but there are people in the States that are starting who come to Finland, they taste it, and they've started to make Sahti in the States. So you actually see at the Great American Beer Festival, there's not quite a Sahti category, but there's a thing that takes in Sahti and Gotlandsdricka and other types of indigenous Nordic types of beers. So people are interested.
Okay. But you have been in music business too. What you done with the music business?
Well, I mean, I'm not sure I would go quite so far as to say in the music business, but I used to stage manage rock bands. So, I mean, I took the Ramones bowling.
All right.
In 1983, I put on a concert with REM as the opening band for The Beat.
Okay.
Cocteau Twins, Billy Bragg. I put on some really, really fun people. These days we make beer for our friends in the band LCD Sound System. So I keep my, through the DFA guys, etc. I keep 1 foot in the music world and can see what's going on.
Okay, how you see those the two cultures, beer culture and the music culture? Is there similarities?
I mean, I actually call it the booze, food, music mafia. Because in New York, there's a bunch of us and we all know each other. I know all the cocktail guys and all the wine guys, and they know the chefs, and we all know the music people. So my friends are DJs and chefs and wine people, etc. So you get a chance to have little fingers in almost everything in a way. So if I want to go see a show, I always know somebody.
Oh, all right.
Which is good.
It is good. It's like me in Finland.
Yeah, exactly. And if you need reservations, for a serious restaurant in New York, and they say, "Oh, I'm sorry, we're all full," they're not full. You come see me. We take care of it.
Okay. Sometimes I compare the beer to a song. The beer is like a song. The songwriter is doing the song, then it's coming to a record label or the brewery. So it's a little bit same they're having.
Well,
it's art.
I think it's true. I think that you need, as in beer, you need 2 things. You need to have something to say, and then you also have to have the ability to say it. So, it's one thing to have ideas about the guitar, but if you have ideas about guitar, but you can't play, you can't play. And so, but you can also have skills, but you have no reason to listen to your music. So there are people who can play very well, but their music has no soul. And I think if you look at the big industrial brewers, what you see often is lots of ability, but no soul. Sometimes craft brewers, the smaller ones, before they really get good, they have soul, but no ability. And real craft is when you have soul and ability at the same time. It's the same as music. And the same in movies. I studied as a filmmaker, and you can see a summer blockbuster movie, usually an American one, and they have a perfect car crash and perfect sound and perfect lighting and perfect teeth on the actors. But then you leave the theater and you don't even remember what happened because it was all loud and everything, but 2 hours of your life you'll never get back. No plot, no development, no character, no heart. Ability, no soul. So you have to have both.
Yeah. How you came to beer business, the beer industry?
I came in through the side door, like many people. I intended to be a filmmaker, and I was making films in New York, and I was doing putting on shows and things like that, concerts, and I was also home brewing because I lived in England for a year, and I moved back to the United States, and I couldn't drink. They said Bud Light, Miller Light, Coors Light. I said, oh no, I can't drink that anymore. So I started making beer at home so that I could have the beer to drink. And through doing it, I fell in love with doing it. And then I was like, okay, I got offered a job, at a brewery in New York in 1989, and I took it. Actually, I didn't get offered a job. I kind of demanded a job. Because I heard that a guy was leaving, and I said, "Give me that job," And so I became the apprentice at a place called Manhattan Brewing Company, where the head brewer had been at Samuel Smith's in England, and so I learned the professional side of brewing from him.
Very interesting. Thank you very much, Garrett.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Good to meet you.
Good to meet you too.